Hello world, here's Biti, your Bitcoin trading informant. Here's your ADA Cardano trading informant. What's going on for ADA Cardano? I think we will see a big breakout soon. I will show you in this video why and what are the important things to watch about ADA. Guys, let me show you this one, a really fast video update, maximum 10 minutes, I promise. Let's go. So here we are, this is TradingView. What can we see here? We are watching here the lines, not the candles. We will check this a little bit later here, the lines. And what can we see with the lines? Yes, we see here this line is going down like this one here. Perfectly hit on this point, perfectly hit on this point, it's going down. This line for the bottom is the big support. Here a point, and we are going down. The big question is this now the bottom? Is this the end? And will we see a next nice jump to the upside? Or will we break down this triangle to the downside? This would be really bad. If we are watching the candles, what can we see? We have a big bottom here. We saw here a fat candle, a big spike to the downside, and here once again. So this point here is for the moment the lowest point, 91 cents. The big thing is it is a new lower low. That's not good. 92.8, 91.4. We biled it here, a new lower low. That's not good, guys. That's really bad stuff. But we need to watch. We need to stay. We need to watch if we can stay in this triangle, yes or no. And if we are zooming in a little bit more, I can show you something special here. 1 hour time frame. What can we see here? First of all, let's zoom up. This is the 1 hour time frame. Big thing is now we are building here a next big triangle. If we are watching the wicks, this line is coming from the upside to the downside, and the same stuff is if we are watching it like this one here. We have here the next good green support line, and you can see what's going on for the moment. We are going here in this triangle up and down and up, and that's the big question, up or down, like this one here or like this one here. That are the big questions now, and I think, guys, if we can break out of this triangle, we may see a nice jump. I hope to the upside and not to the downside. Technical target, guys, you know it. If we are drawing a line from the downside to the upside, like this one, and we are breaking down here on this point, maybe, that would mean it's really bad. We have a bad target to the downside, 84 cents, and it would mean we would make a new lower low here. You can see it, and we would break down of this triangle. This is really bad. If we can break out to the upside, depends always where we will break out the upside. We had a nice target, maybe about this point, $1.20. So that's the next big move, what I'm watching here for ADA, for Cardano, because of this next triangle, what we can see here. If we are watching the lines, let me show you. If we are watching the full bodies, it's something like this one here. And it's not so much different, but it's a little bit different because we are making this line and we are making a line from here to here. And you can also see it, guys, that's also a triangle what we are forming. It's not so important if you're watching here on the full candles here, on the wicks to the upside or on the full bodies. We are making this nice triangle here. Okay, that's this stuff what I would like to show you. Now, let me check what's going on with the MA20. That's also a really important stuff on the daily time frame, MA20. And if we're watching the MA20, what can we see? We have here some space to the upside to fight back again the MA20 view. So here a breakout, down again. Here a breakout, down again. Here the big fights. So you can see the MA20 is really important. And the MA20 is at the moment at $1.15. So if we can break out of this triangle, the next big question is what will happen at $1.15. That's the MA20. So this is this big stuff. Now let me go in here in the 1 hour time frame. Let's watch if we can see something what can help us maybe. First of all, we saw here a nice pump to the upside. MA20 was a nice support. The dump to the downside, MA20 was a resistance. Once again, nice fight to the upside, MA20 is a support. So guys, if we will break down of the MA20, if we will see we will break the white line, the MA20, this would be a really bad stuff because we may go down here more and more. We need to stay over this MA20 line, and here is for the moment the support about $1. $1, a big psychological support. Yes, of course, that's easy. Okay, now let's check indicators. What are telling us? Relative strength index. We are going up to the upside. We have here nothing special to watch. One thing what we need to watch, this is this nice support here. One is this one and one is this one. And we can see we are fighting for the moment with this support line here to the upside, RSI. It's a dangerous fight. We need to stay over this. I hope we can stay over this and move on more and more. If we will go down under this, the next support is the next green line. If we are watching the indicator, the MACD, what can we see? We are still bullish, but you can see the volume is going down here. We are still over the brown line with the blue line, still bullish, but the volume, yes, it's going down. Let's check this one in the 4-hour time frame for ADA. And the 4-hour time frame is telling us, yes, we saw here a downgoing MACD here. Now we see we saw a cross of the MACD and we are going up a little bit. Nice. RSI is on the middle, not overbought, not oversold. Everything is okay. Let me show you, is there a really important line to draw? For the moment, I have to say, no, everything is okay. Let's go out. Let's check the 1 day. The 1 day time frame is showing us the first green candle now. The cross is here on the 1 day. This may help us. This may help us here to break out to the upside. I hope for this, guys. I hope we can break this triangle to the upside to the next targets, $1.15 and so on and so on. MACD is looking good. RSI is not so important for the moment. No big things to watch in my opinion. What can we see here if you're drawing a line from the downside to the upside? We have a nice support line. And I think, guys, as long as RSI, this line is holding, everything is okay. If we lose this line on the day, oh, that's maybe not so good. Let's check the weekly. What is telling us the weekly time frame? The weekly time frame is looking like this one here. We are going down with the line. You can see it here. Here's the big resistance to the upside. And the MACD is also looking not so good. We are buying here not dark red candles. We are buying light red candles and they're growing here. They're growing here not to the downside. They're growing to the upside. That's good. We need to move on with this. Not to make a new red candle to the downside. We need to move on like this, guys. That's really important. So, okay, that's the big stuff for the weekly. Now, let me close all things here. Let me check and let me show you one thing. Let me show you MA20 is not so important on the weekly. MA20 is here on the daily. You know it, a big thing to the upside. Let me show you the death cross and golden cross indicator. We will check this also here now. We saw on the day a death cross. Yes, we are going down. Green line is here on the upside. Not so important. Let's check this one on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame. What's happening now? Death cross here, and we can see one thing. We are fighting with the green line. Green line is a support back again. It is a fight here, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's a support again. Red line is here. We need to fight back the red line, but it's really high. The red line is a price about $1.19. Okay, that's looking not so good for the moment. And the 1-hour time frame, what can we see? Golden cross, death cross, golden cross, death cross. It's a big fight for the moment. We have a death cross again. We have a death cross again. We need to watch. We need to see a recross. Maybe we will see it soon. I hope so. A next recross for a golden cross and a jump to the upside. That would be really nice. Okay, so before we end this stuff, let me check the Ichimoku. Let me check this one on the daily time frame, because it's really important what's going on the daily time frame for ADA. So what's going on? A big fight with the blue line. Watch this. And for the moment, we have a confirmed closing candle. I hope for this. 14 hours time to close this candle. I hope for this. This would be really nice if we can see a confirmed closing candle over the Ichimoku, not under the Ichimoku. Really important. We need to fight back the blue line. This is a really big stuff. And where's the red line? Here on the upside. It's maybe the target for breaking out $1.27. This triangle to the upside. Guys, you know it's to the downside, you know it to the upside, you know everything you need to know for ADA. I hope you can use this information to make millions. Very important. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Have a nice time. I think this is all I can show you in this short stuff. We have 9 minutes. One thing I would like to show you here. That's if we have it here. Let me check. The multicolor Bollinger Band. Yes, it's here. On the day, it's not looking good. What I can tell you, we are in the next bearish downtrend. Here was a consolidation phase. Nice. We lost it here and we are completely going down back again. That's really bad. We have a big resistance, $1.15. That's the middle line of the Bollinger Band. And if we are watching this on the 4-hour, we have the next consolidation. We are going sideways here. You can see it. We are going sideways here. That's good. We have here yellow. We have here red. And now the next yellow. What do we need? We need a next change of the color. We need this color here. We need this turquoise or a blue or a green color now, and a nice move to the upside. Maybe this was the bottom. Maybe. I hope for this, and we can see a next move to the upside, guys. So that's the big stuff now. remove drawings, remove indicators for ADA. Let me show you one thing. Let's go out of this and let's go in the 1 day time. Can we see something special here? For the moment, I have to say we are on the biggest support ever what we can see here with these lines, because yes, you can see it here. There is so much fight here in this zone, so much fight here, point here, here, and back again. This is the greatest support for the moment. This is the greatest support ever for the moment for ADA, and we need to hold this support, guys. That's really, 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 really necessary. $1. Yes, $1, yes, of course. It's always a big fight with the $1 zone. Always a big fight with the $1 zone for ADA. And I hope for a next jump here to the upside and not to the downside. If we will lose $1, guys, I'm really, really nervous about this, because if we will lose this, we have a bad parallel channel to the downside. And if we will lose our dollar here to the downside, you can see it here. We are fighting with the middle line also for this downtrend channel. We need to fight back this one. And if we will go down here more and more, yes, we have bad, ugly targets to the downside. We can make a Fibonacci from the lowest point to the highest point. If you're making this with these drawings, let me show you. We are fighting now with the... That's really awesome. You're fighting now with the really important stuff ever, the 0.66 Fibonacci line. It's a so important Fibonacci line, $1. It's here the next big fight for ADA. Guys, this is amazing. We need to hold this support line. We need to see a pump to the upside. We need all here of you. We need to buy ADA because we need more volume to the upside, guys, not the financial advice. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Now 11 minutes are over. That's a lot of information, in my opinion. I think this is really important for. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Yours Biti, your Bitcoin trading. Bye guys. System activated.